Ethan has it. Down to Jeremiah. Jeremiah to Gray. Gray gets a shot. Saved by the goalie. Looking to make a pass here. Tries to pass it up. Dowland steals it. Dowland weaving around a bit. Loses his guy. Down to Ethan. Ethan back to Dowland. Loses it. Ball goes over the boards. Change of possession. Cranbrook starts off in front of their bench. Runs up the floor. Pass it back. Down to the close corner here. Running up to the top. Shot. No, almost looked like he was going to take a shot. Has it on the guy on the outside. Shot from far out. Gets hit. Ball goes back. Nolan grabs it. Close to shot clock violation, but Cranbrook got rid of it. Pass it off to Cole at center. Cole brings it in over to Eddie on the far side. Eddie cuts to the middle. Shot, save. Cranbrook grabs the ball. Start running up the floor. Cuts back, making a change. Cranbrook waiting for a couple guys to get on the floor. Got on the close side here. Cutting down, goes to the net, got a lane. Oh, loses the ball last second. Nice stick at the end there. Cranbrook gets the ball back. Hawks lose it. Possession back to Cranbrook. Cuts to the middle. Shot from far out, saved by Morgan. Nice shoulder on the shot from outside. Cranbrook gets it back, has it on the close side here. Trying to cut to the middle, does. Morgan with another big save. Cranbrook grabs it again. Gets to the net again. Connor grabs it. Cranbrook gets the ball back. Has it on the far side. Morgan grabs it on the light shot to the net. Keegan has it. Keegan passes it up. Gray grabs it in the offensive zone. Cranbrook has it in the offensive zone. Cuts to the middle. Illegal pick. Cranbrook keeps the ball in the corner. Lewis staying on his guy up top. Hawks getting a penalty, 2 minutes holding the stick or holding. Cranbrook starting with the power play here. We got fifth, just holding. We got 15:03 left in the first. Cranbrook starting with the ball. Got it down low up top. Back to the middle, over to the far side. Cranbrook tries the ball, misses the net over the board. Hawks get the ball back. Caden runs the ball up the floor. Dallin has it in the offensive zone. Back to Keegan. Keegan down to Jeremiah. Jeremiah to Cole. Shot clock violation. Cranbrook takes over. Yeah, 107 left in the penalty. Cranbrook has the ball, takes a shot from the outside. Ball goes all the way down the floor. Cranbrook's goalie comes out, grabs the ball, throws it up. 49 seconds left on the penalty. Shot from far out, misses the net. Another shot, blocked. Keegan blocks the ball. Shot clock violation. Keegan runs it into the offensive zone. Has it in the far corner. Waiting for guys to change. No pressure here on the penalty kill. Just holding the ball on the penalty kill. Back to Jamie up top. Not a lot of pressure. Over to Jeremiah. Jeremiah just standing here. No pressure coming on the penalty kill. Back to Jamie. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Jamie making a move to the net. Shot from far out. Gets it on net. Save. Looking to make a pass here. Pass it to the guy behind the net. Fumbles at a touch. Gains possession. Brings it up the floor. Penalty's over. Cranbrook has the ball down in the far corner. A close corner here. Back to the middle. Down below the goal line. AJ breaks it loose. Shot clock violation. Hawks take over. Nolan. Down to Ty. Ty to Dallin. Dallin breaks back to the middle. Back to Nolan. Pass it to Dallin. Gets a shot. Save. Goalie pass it up. Dallin's on top of the guy here, trying to get the ball back. Pass it over to the far side. Ball loose. AJ knocks it loose. They throw it in the corner. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Nolan grabs it. Pass it off to Dallin. Dallin to Ty. Ty pass it to Caden. Caden has it at center, gets around his guy. Pass it to Gray. Gets a shot on net, saved by the goalie, rebound. Gray hitting his guy in the corner, pass it over to Jeremiah on his guy. Pass it back. Cranbrook bringing it up the floor. Saved by Morgan on a shot. Morgan passes it off to Caden. Caden runs it up the floor. Pass it off to Ethan, to Cole. Cole back to Keegan. Keegan back to Cole. Gets a shot. Cranbrook gets the ball. Runs up the floor. Passes the guy in the close corner. Gets the guy going to the net. Almost has it. Got a guy coming down the middle. Pass it off. Loses the ball. Guy in the corner grabs it, brings it back up top. Off the post. Reset. Cranbrook keeps possession. Ball tipped. Ball loose. Got Eddie and Connor coming up the floor. 2-on-1. Pass it off to Eddie. Doesn't catch that one. Ball's loose. Cranbrook grabs it. Guy cuts back behind the net. Pass it over to the far side. Ball's loose. Eric's fighting for it. Cranbrook gets possession off the ball going out of bounds. Cranbrook has the ball behind the net. Trying to get out front. Shot from far out, misses the net. Nolan chasing it. Ball gets past the guys at the middle, all the way down to AJ. Time clock, shot clock violation. Hawks ball. Straight down to Eric in the corner. Over to Dallin. Dallin back to Nolan. Nolan has the ball, or Dallin has the ball on the side. Cranbrook brings the ball up the floor. Put off to the far side. Cranbrook getting a power play. Hawks getting a penalty for the slide. Cranbrook has it down the corner. Lewis knocks it loose. Norrigan passes it off to Jamie. Jamie looking to get around his guy. Kind of walks into the... Keegan grabs it in the offensive zone. Trying to maintain possession here. Got it in the corner. Ball still loose. Caden grabs it in the corner. Still has possession. Back to Keegan. Keegan slips. Shot clock violation. Cranbrook bringing it up the floor. Cranbrook has it from far out. Saved by Morgan. Jeremiah grabs it. Starts running up the floor. Jeremiah gets kind of hit from behind there. Jeremiah gets it back. Another hit from behind. Cranbrook gains possession. Morgan with the save. Pass it up to Caden. Misses it. Ty makes a change. Up to Connor. Saved by the goalie. 14 seconds left on the power play. Connor and one guy coming back. Cuts back. 3 seconds left on the power play. Shoots and scores. Power play goal, I think. 4:36 left in the first. Dallin, Teo, AJ, and Eric wins it. Dallin comes in, hits it off the post, just almost has it. AJ has it. Over to Eric. Keegan comes on the floor, gets a shot from far out. Ball loose. In the crease. Cranbrook has it up in the offensive zone here. Pass it off, making a change. Gets it down to the close side, down below. Pass it off, now in the far corner. Comes to the middle. Morgan with the save. Eric has the ball, can't seem to, there, finally gets it. Starts coming up the floor to Teo. Teo passes it, intercepted. Cranbrook brings the ball back. Back up high. Bobbles the ball there. Ty grabs the ball. Uses a little bit of speed here. Get around his guy. Misses the net. Gray tries to get the rebound. They knock the ball loose. Cranbrook trouble getting out of their own zone here. Passing it back, 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Cranbrook bringing it up the floor. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shot blocked. Shot clock violation. It's tough when they don't have an actual buzzer. Pass it off to Keegan. Comes on the floor. Keegan still has it. Pass it off to Jeremiah. Jeremiah cuts the middle. Cuts the middle again. Misses the net. Out of bounds off the shot. Cranbrook ball. Pass it up. Has it on the close corner here. Shoots, misses the net. Gets the ball back. Four seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock violation. Cole starts off with the ball in the corner. Pass it up to Dallin. Dallin over to AJ on the far side. AJ to Dallin. Dallin down to Nolan. Nolan gets the lane to the net. Called a crease violation as he put it in the corner. AJ hits his guy. Gets the ball. Steals the ball from him. Cranbrook gets the ball back. Bringing it up the floor. Takes a shot. End of the period. 1-0 Cranbrook. All right, back for the second period. Yeah, right away here anyway. All right, Caden on the draw. We got Ethan, Jeremiah, Lewis, and Gray on the floor to start the second period. Caden on the draw, as I said. Caden wins it back. Jeremiah picks it up. Brings it up the floor. Over to Gray. Gray back to Ethan. Ball gets knocked loose. Ball's loose. Guy brings it up the floor. Making a change. Got new guys on the floor. One more coming on. Behind the net. Comes out front. Trying to cut to the middle. Ball's kind of loose. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Misses the net. Grabs the ball, throws it in. Shot clock violation. Caden runs it up the floor. Caden passes it to Teo. Teo down to AJ on the close side. AJ gets around his guy. Gets a shot. Hits a face mask. Goalie ball. Pembroke runs up the floor with it. Dallin watching his guy. Knocks the ball loose. Nolan grabs it. Got to get her to Dallin. Dallin coming down the side. Gets a shot. Saved by the goalie. Eric gets it back. Cuts to the middle. Gets a lane. Save again. Gets it back. Back up top to Nolan. Nolan down to Dallin. Dallin, Eric back to Dallin, Dallin to Connor. Connor cuts the middle, gets a shot, hits one of their guys off the face mask. Nolan gets it back, gets a shot off one of their guys. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot clock violation. Cranbrook ball behind the net. Passes it up to center here. Passing off this guy, makes a change. Guy coming off the bench. Gets a shot. Morgan with the save. Cranbrook has it on the outside, looking back to the middle. Coming in the top. Guy's got a lane. Off the crossbar, out of bounds. Cranbrook ball. Cranbrook starts it in the corner. Got a lane to the net. Scores. Gotta watch that lane to the net. Eddie on the draw. Went over with Jamie to Eddie. Tries to get through. Pass doesn't make it. Keegan grabs it. Cranbrook ball. Cranbrook brings it up the floor. Passes it off. Cranbrook has it to a guy down low. Far side. Come back up top. That's the guy on the far side. Cuts to the middle. Shot, misses the net. Shot clock violation. Jamie brings it up the floor. Pass it off to Gray. Pass it down to Lewis in the corner, misses the... Connor has chasing her Jeremiah. Cranbrook has it on the close side here. Just gives it to the guy in the middle. Pass it off to the guy on the far side. Then to the middle. Shot. Saved by Morgan. Ethan grabs the ball. Runs up the floor. Pass it off. Teo has it. Cranbrook ball again. Every call is against the Hawks today. Pass it. Dallin steals the ball. Pass it off to Teo. Right in the... Cranbrook ball again. Close side here. Down to the guy in the corner, but can't connect. Ball loose. Eric grabs it. Gets around to the guy. Has it to Connor. Cranbrook pass it up, far side. Back to the close side here. Dallin on top of the guy. Connor. Pass it off. Morgan with the save. Pass it off to Keegan. Keegan runs it up the floor. Has it in the corner. Pass it off to Caden. Shot on net. Get a reset. Fresh 30 for Hawks. Pass it over to Ethan. Another shot. Ty tries to get it. Misses it. Jamie grabs it. Pass it over to Ethan. Misses it. Caden has it in the corner. Caden to Ty. Shot misses. Cranbrook grabs the ball. Pass it up. Drops the ball. Making a change. Couple Cranbrook got a guy behind the net. Coming out front. Cutting to the middle. Shot from far out. Misses. Hits the roof. Hawks ball. Keegan runs it up the floor. Pass it off to Dallin. Dallin to Nolan. Another goal, but doesn't count. Long pass. Nolan grabs it. Pass over top there. Cranbrook takes the ball. Ball tipped at center. Back to Hawks ball. Intercepted. Saved by Morgan. Eddie passed it up to Gray. Gray coming down on offense. Another shot saved by the goalie. She's stopping these guys tonight. Over to Connor. Connor. Looks like we got a goalie timeout for water. All right, back from the timeout. Cranbrook starts behind their net with the ball. Right up the floor, tie on top of the guy. Pass it off. Has it down low in the far corner. Comes out all the way back up top here. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Throw it in to change possession. Jamie grabs it. Ty brings it up the floor. Caden tries a shot, doesn't get through. We got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Jeremiah has it, down to Lewis. Back to Caden. Shot. Crease violation again. Cranbrook brings the ball up the floor. Loses the ball, goes in the corner. Cranbrook gets it back. No. Ball's in the corner. Every change of possession is going against the Hawks. Holy. Cranbrook has it on the top. Cranbrook has it. Shot. Saved by Morgan. Another shot. Blocked. Morgan picks it up. Hit his stick there. You shouldn't be able to do that. Ethan passes it off to Eric. Eric down to Teo. Teo cuts to the middle. Pass it off to Dallin. Save. Goalie looking to make a pass here. Ball at center here. All over to the middle. Down to the close corner here. Cuts back up top. Back to the middle, down to the far side. In the far corner, shot clock coming up here. Just got a reset. Except Morgan held on to the ball. Change of possession. Illegal change. Cranbrook brings it up the floor. Down to the middle. Saved by Morgan. Tipped off Morgan, so Cranbrook ball in the corner. Cranbrook with a shot from far out. Face mask, goalie ball. Morgan passes it to Teo. Teo runs it up the floor. Pass it off to Connor. Connor over to Jamie. Jamie to Connor. Shot, save again. Long pass. Connor gains possession of it. Ball over up to Eddie. Pass it to Cole. Gets a shot, save again. Hawks getting a penalty here. Down low in the far corner. Back up top. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Cranbrook has it, brings it over down to the far corner. Back up the far side, back up top. Morgan with the save. Keeps the ball. Pass it off to Dowling. Doesn't get the ball. Ball gets loose. Cranbrook ball. Didn't get across center in 10 seconds. Morgan with the save. Face mask. Goalie ball. Pass it up quick. Lewis has the ball. Jeremiah has it. Down to Connor. Connor down to Cole. Cole to Jeremiah. Ty cuts to the middle. Shot saved. We need to get some better shots on net here. We're not coming anywhere near to beating her. Cranbrook still has a power play. 31 seconds left. Has it up top, right up top in the middle. Down to the close side, down to the far close corner. Back up to the top, looking to get a shot. Morgan with the save. Another save. Jeremiah brings it up the floor, pass it up to Ty. No, we just cannot make a pass either today. Even on the floor here. Can't see too well. HOKS ball on one of the boards. Keegan has it. Keegan passes it to AJ. Nolan has it, loses the ball. 2-on-1. Shot off the net, out of bounds. Cranbrook ball. Shot by Cranbrook. Misses, out of bounds. Stayed in bounds. Eric grabs it. Eddie with the ball. Saved by the goalie. Cranbrook goalie has it, looking to make a long pass. Doesn't connect with anybody, but they have a guy in the corner. Minute 25 left in the second. Cranbrook has the ball, misses the net. Why are we not trying to get the ball here, guys? Jamie has it. Pass it up to Connor. Partial 2-on-1. Over to Eddie. Misses the net. Lewis grabs it. Doesn't grab it. Cranbrook cuts back. shot. Morgan with the save. Got 30 seconds left in the period. Ball misses again. Lewis grabs it. Pass it off to Dallin. Gets a lane to the net. Another save. Cranbrook gets the ball. AJ Dallin scores. Finally get one through. Just broke it with like less than a second and a half left in the period. All right, back for the third period. Caden on the draw here. Caden kind of wins it, but right to his Cranbrook guy. Cranbrook brings it up. Cranbrook has it on the far close corner here. Far side. Guy behind the net. Tries to shoot from behind the net. Doesn't go. Pass it out front. Gets the goal. Nolan on the draw. Back to AJ. AJ brings it down. Pass it to Teo in the corner. Back to Dallin on the close side up top here. Dallin cuts back to the middle. Shot on net. Saved by the goalie. Change of possession again. Cranbrook gets the ball. Has it up the close side here. Cuts back, making a change. Cranbrook has it on the close side here. Just kind of stand there. Nobody's pushing him. Shoots, misses the net. Hawks getting a penalty. Cranbrook starting with a 2-minute power play. 17:42 left in the third period. Cranbrook have it up top. Down low on the close side. Ball gets tipped. Caden grabs it. Starts running up the floor. Caden has it, brings in the offensive zone. Pass it back to Keegan. Looking to kill some time over to Jamie. Freehand push by Jamie. Change of possession. Cranbrook bringing it up the floor here. Cranbrook have it up top over to the far side. Guy bobbles it. Jamie knocks it loose. Caden grabs it. Pass it over to Jamie. Jamie bringing it up past center. Keeping possession. Pass it over to Ty. Down the corner. Still has the ball. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Tries to pass over to shot clock violation. Killed a lot of time on that penalty. 22 seconds left. Cranbrook has the ball now on the close side here up top. Down low to the corner. Back up top. 8 seconds left on the power play. Morgan with the save. Morgan looking to make a pass here. Pass it to Keegan. Dallin gets all the blocks. Got a bit of a lane to the net. Pass it off to Connor. Misses the net. Cranbrook grabs the ball. Circles back. Got a little pressure. Still pressure on him. Connor's got him, but he can't lock him up. Cranbrook bringing it down. Cranbrook has it. 15 minutes left in the third. shoots from far out and scores. 4-1. Hayden on the draw. Ethan grabs it. That's the back. Hayden has it. Pass it over to Gray. Crease violation. Cranbrook brings it up the floor. Cranbrook has it on the close side here. Cuts back to the top. Lewis gets on his guy. Cranbrook shoots from far out. Shot clock violation. Should have been delay of game, but refs aren't calling anything on Cranbrook today. Connor down to Ethan. Ethan shoots way wide of the net. Ty grabs it, shoots, save. Cranbrook coming up the floor, 2-on-2. Got their guys on the change. Loose ball foul. Cranbrook keeps the ball. 12:50 left in the third. 4-1 Cranbrook. Cranbrook cuts to the middle, shoots and scores. 5-1. AJ gets the ball off the draw. Cuts it down to Dallin, gets the lane. Misses the net. Eric grabs the ball off the miss. Cuts to the middle, Eric. There's a hold. Long pass up. Nolan gets it. Has it off to Eric on the far side. Over to Dallin. Dallin to Gray. Gets a shot. Save. AJ has the ball. Cuts to the middle. Shoots. Save. Finally getting a penalty call here. Hawks going to the power play. Eric starting with the ball at center. .10:30 left in the third period. Eric has it. Over to Connor. Connor over to Gray. Gray down to AJ. AJ back to Eric. Eric back to Connor. Down to Ethan. Ethan. Goalie has it, looking to make a long pass. Pass is not where it's supposed to go. Herrick grabs it. Pass it up to Connor. Connor down to Gray. Gray to Connor. Eric. Connor. Ethan. Eric. Another save. Just cannot score on her. Another long pass attempt here. Gets it this time. Morgan with the save. They recover the ball. AJ tries to get the ball there.
Cover him back!
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Gray grabs it from behind the... Keegan comes up to... Connor has it. Over to Dallin. Dallin to Keegan. Keegan down to Ty. Penalty's over. Dallin with the shot. Regains the ball. Ethan tries a shot on the side. Loose ball. Couple penalties here. Going to be 4-on-4 here. Trying to figure out what's going on there. Cranbrook with the power play, 4-on-3. All right, timeout for Cranbrook. All right, back after the timeout, 4-on-3, power play for Cranbrook. Have it on the close side here, down low on the far side, back up top, down low. Down low, face mask, Hawks ball. Jamie has it. Pass it up. Misses the pass. AJ tips it. Dallin has it. Misses the net again. Jamie grabs the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Pass it to Dallin. Need a shot here. .58 seconds left on the power play. Cranbrook brings it up. Cranbrook has it on the close side here. Over, down low. Jamie grabs it. AJ's got a break here. Pass it up to Jamie or AJ. AJ's got it. Hits the post. Just cannot get anything to go today. Cranbrook comes out with the ball. Save. AJ grabs the ball. Starts running down the floor. He's got another guy with him. Can't connect. Penalties are over. 4:53 left in the third. Cranbrook brings it up the floor. Cranbrook has it, down to the far side. One-handed shot, shot clock violation. Jeremiah brings it up the floor, passes it off to Nolan. Nolan has it to Eric in the floor, and pass it to Gray. Save again by the goalie. Ball comes out. Oh, guy gets past everybody. Off the face mask. Goalie ball. Pass it off to Teo. Teo over to Ethan. Ethan back to Caden. Caden over to Lewis. Lewis works around his guy. Tries to get to the middle, doesn't get a shot. Ball gets knocked loose. Dallin's got it. Coming down. Crease violation. Cranbrook ball. Cranbrook brings it up the close side here. Gets it over to the other guy. He's got a lane to the net. Saved by Morgan. .244 left in the third. Cranbrook has the ball on the close side here. Shot. Blocked by Caden. Jeremiah brings it up the floor. Nolan comes on the floor. Has the ball, pass it up to Dallin. Allen back to the middle. Shot misses the net. Connor grabs it. AJ gets the lane to the net. Save again. Connor has it. Over to Nolan. Allen. Save again. Save again. We cannot score on her too, Dave. Long pass. Guy comes out of the box. Cuts back. Minute 25 left in the third. 5-1 Cranbrook. Seven seconds on the shot clock. Throws it out of bounds. Morgan grabs it. 1 minute left in the third. Allen grabs it, gets around his guy. Eric in the middle, shot saved. Pass it off in the corner. 38 seconds left. $25 seconds. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Eric grabs it at 18 seconds left in the period. Brings it up the floor. Teo off the bench. All right, that's the end of the game. Looks like 5-1 finish for Cranbrook. A couple losses, 6-1, 5-1 for Hawks. Need to get prepared for next game tomorrow.